My beloved, looking at everyone else's blessings is making you blind to the miracles sitting right in front of you. Stay with me, and I will give you a daily contentment tracker to break the curse of comparison. Listen and unlock your own joy. You scroll through your phone just for a moment, just to pass time, just to see what everyone is doing. But then something happens inside you. Your heart sinks, your breathing changes, your peace gets quiet. You see someone celebrating the very thing you have been praying for. A new house, a wedding ring, a healed body, a growing family, a promotion, a breakthrough, a smile that looks effortless, a life that looks ahead of yours. And suddenly the question rises, why not me? Why are they moving forward while I feel like I am standing still? Why does it look like heaven opened for them, but stayed silent over me? Child, I see that moment. I see the pain you hide behind a calm face. I see the way you try to be happy for them, while something inside you feels forgotten. I see the silent ache. I see the tired prayers. I see the part of you that wonders, did God pass me by? Listen to me. You are not evil because you felt that. You are not weak because your heart got tired. You are not ungrateful because someone else's blessing reminded you of your own waiting. You are human. You have hoped. You have prayed. You have waited longer than people know, and waiting can make another person's celebration feel like proof that you are behind. But their blessing is not proof that I forgot you. Their open door is not proof that yours is closed. Their answered prayer does not mean your prayer was ignored. The scrolling mind is a trap, because it makes you compare your private struggle to someone else's public moment. It shows you the smile, but not the tears before it. It shows you the harvest, but not the long season of soil, silence, and surrender. It shows you the announcement, but not the nights they almost gave up. And while you are looking at their life, your own life begins to feel smaller. Your gratitude begins to fade. Your joy becomes harder to reach. Your prayers become heavy. Your heart starts saying, I should be further by now. I should have more by now. I should be happier by now. But I am telling you, that voice is not my voice. I do not speak to you with shame. I do not guide you through panic. I do not build your destiny by making you hate your current season. Comparison does not always enter loudly. Sometimes it enters quietly. It begins as curiosity. Just one post, just one picture, just one update. But soon, your soul is measuring your whole life against one carefully chosen moment from someone else's. And that is not wisdom. That is a thief. Comparison steals your focus. It steals your confidence. It steals your ability to see what I am already doing. It makes you blind to the miracle in front of you because your eyes are fixed on the miracle in someone else's hands. Child, your lane is not empty. Your lane is not cursed. Your lane is not forgotten. Your lane is blessed, even if it is quiet right now. There are blessings around you that you have stopped noticing because your mind has been trained to search for what is missing. You woke up today, that is mercy. You still have breath, that is grace. You survived what once broke your heart, that is strength. You kept praying when you did not understand, that is faith. You kept moving when nobody saw the battle, that is courage. Do not let a screen convince you that none of it matters. Heaven is not measuring your life by applause. Heaven is not impressed by filters. Heaven is not moved by captions, numbers, or public attention. I see what is hidden. I see the quiet obedience. I see the tears you wiped away alone. I see the forgiveness that cost you something. I see the discipline it took to keep going. I see the way you still choose me, even when your emotions are tired. And I am not ashamed of your pace. I am not disappointed in your process. I am not confused about your timing. You are not late to the life I designed for you. You are not missing what belongs to you. You are not losing your blessing because someone else received theirs first. I am God. I do not run out. I do not bless one child by emptying my hand toward another. Their success is not your rejection. Their joy is not your punishment. Their open door is not your closed heaven. So pause here. Breathe. Put your hand over your heart and say this softly. My lane is blessed. Say it again. My lane is blessed. Not because everything is perfect. Not because I understand every delay. Not because I never feel pain. But because God is with me here. Because my life is not a mistake. Because my season still has purpose. Because what belongs to me cannot be stolen by someone else's timeline. Child, when you keep looking sideways, you stop seeing forward. And when you stop seeing forward, you forget that I am still leading you. I am calling you back today. Back to your own ground. Back to your own peace. Back to your own assignment. Back to the blessings already in your hands. Back to the quiet work I am doing inside you. You do not need to shrink when someone else shines. You do not need to resent their harvest. You do not need to panic because their chapter looks beautiful. Stay in your lane, not because their lane is wrong, but because your lane is mine to bless. And I do not bless by accident. Why do you let a stranger's highlight reel convince you that your entire life is a failure? Pause there. Do not rush past that question. Let it touch the place where comparison has been speaking too loudly. Why do you let one picture, one announcement, one edited moment, one smiling face tell you that everything I am doing in your life is not enough? Child, that post did not create you. That caption did not call you. That stranger did not form you in the secret place. That timeline did not breathe life into your lungs. So why have you allowed it to sit on the throne of your emotions? Why have you given it permission to judge your progress? Why have you let it decide whether your life is beautiful, whether your season has value, whether your waiting still has meaning? Listen carefully. You are comparing your entire journey to one selected second of someone else's. You are comparing your morning tears to their evening celebration. You are comparing your private questions to their public confidence. You are comparing your unfinished process to their polished presentation. And that is not fair to your soul. You would never take one page from a book, read it alone, and claim you understand the entire story. But that is what comparison does. It shows you one page from another person's life, then tells you to condemn your whole book. No, do not agree with that lie. Do not let your mind become a courtroom where your own life is constantly accused. Do not let every scroll become another sentence against your joy. Child, I am asking you to take your peace back. Take back the authority you gave to appearances. Take back the tenderness you lost while studying other people. Take back the gratitude that envy tried to bury. Their moment is not your measurement. Their smile is not your sentence. Their blessing is not your verdict. And your life is not failing because it does not look like theirs. I need you to understand this. A highlight reel is not a home. A highlight reel is not a soul. A highlight reel is not the full truth. It is a window, not the whole house. It is a sparkle, not the entire story. It is a moment, not the full journey. So the next time your heart sinks while scrolling, stop. Breathe. Ask yourself, what am I really believing right now? Am I believing God forgot me? Am I believing my story is too slow? Am I believing their blessing means there is less for me? Then answer with truth. God has not forgotten me. My story is not too slow. Their blessing does not reduce mine. My lane is still blessed. Child, comparison loses power when truth interrupts it. So interrupt it. Do not feed it. Do not entertain it. Do not let it preach to you. Let me speak louder. Let my truth rise higher. Let my love remind you, you are not behind. You are being led. Child, another person's path can look beautiful from a distance. It can look smooth. It can look easy. It can look perfectly arranged. You see the result, but you do not see the recipe. You see the doorway, but you do not see the desert they walked through before they reached it. You see the smile, but you do not see what they had to survive in silence. This is why comparison is so dangerous. It turns incomplete information into a complete judgment. It gives you a tiny glimpse of someone else's life, then convinces you that you know the whole story. But you do not. You do not know the prayers they cried. You do not know the battles they buried. You do not know the sacrifices that never made it into a caption. You do not know the pressure behind the blessing. You do not know what that path required from them. And you do not know what I protected you from by not giving you the same thing in the same season. Sometimes what looks like delay is actually protection. Sometimes what feels like being overlooked is actually me keeping you from a door your heart wanted, but your soul was not ready to carry. Sometimes what you call falling behind is really me slowing you down so your foundation can become strong enough for what is coming. Do not despise the pace of your own preparation. Do not curse the quiet road. Do not assume that hiddenness means absence. A seed is hidden before it breaks through the soil. A child is hidden before birth. Gold is hidden before it is refined. And sometimes your life is hidden, not because it is forgotten, but because it is being formed. You are not seeing the full picture. You are seeing one angle, one moment, one polished scene, one chapter that someone chose to reveal. But I see what is behind the curtain. I see the whole journey. I see where they began. I see what they lost. I see what they prayed through. I see what they still struggle with, even after the thing you envy arrived. And I see you. I see your beginning. I see your middle. I see your future. I see the road you have walked, and I see the road ahead. That is why I do not lead you by comparison. I lead you by purpose. Your path may not look like theirs, because your assignment is not the same. Your timing may not match theirs, because your preparation is not the same. Your doors may open differently, because your calling carries a different weight. Do not ask me to make your life a copy. You were never created to be a copy. You were created with fingerprints no one else carries, a voice no one else carries, a story no one else can live, a testimony no one else can give. When you envy another person's path, you begin to abandon your own. You start wanting their pace, their platform, their relationships, their opportunities, their results. But you forget to ask, would that path fit the person God made me to be? Would that door strengthen my spirit or exhaust it? Would that blessing draw me closer to God or make me lose myself trying to maintain it? Child, not every visible blessing is your assigned blessing. Not every open door is your door. Not every success you admire is success I am asking you to chase. Some things are beautiful, but they are not yours. Some paths are good, but they are not your path. Some lives are admirable, but they are not your assignment. And peace begins when you stop demanding a life that was never designed for your soul. I know what fits you. I know what would crush you. I know what would distract you. I know what would pull you away from me. I know what would feed your pride. And I know what would heal your heart. Trust my wisdom. Trust my timing. Trust my hand, even when it moves differently than you expected. The illusion of another's path is that it makes you believe their life is easier, their joy is greater, their blessing is better, and their road is safer. But every path has weight. Every calling has cost. Every harvest has soil. Every testimony has a wilderness. You may be envying fruit without knowing the famine that came before it. You may be envying a crown without knowing the battles that shaped the head wearing it. You may be envying a relationship without knowing the healing required to sustain it. You may be envying a platform without knowing the loneliness attached to it. So be careful, child. Be careful what you romanticize. Be careful what you assume. Be careful what you assume. Be careful what you call perfect when you have only seen the surface. I am not asking you to ignore another person's blessing. I am asking you not to idolize it. Celebrate them, but do not disappear inside their story. Honor their joy, but do not use it as evidence against yourself. Bless their harvest, but return to your own field, because your field still matters. Your soil still matters. Your seeds still matter. Your obedience still matters. There is work I am doing in your lane that cannot happen while you are staring into someone else's. There is wisdom I am teaching you here. There is patience I am forming here. There is humility I am strengthening here. There is faith I am deepening here. There is contentment I am restoring here. And one day you will understand why I did not rush you. One day you will look back and see that the slower road was not punishment. It was preparation. The hidden season was not rejection, it was protection. The different path was not a mistake, it was mercy. So release the illusion, release the fantasy that everyone else has it easier. Release the belief that their path is proof yours is broken. Your path may be quieter, but it is not empty. Your path may be slower, but it is not cursed. Your path may be different, but it is not less blessed. Keep walking, keep trusting, keep tending your own field. I am not leading you into a lesser life. I am leading you into the life that was written for you. And what I write for you will fit your soul. What you are envying in them took a level of hidden suffering that you would never want to carry. Let that settle in your spirit. You are looking at the blessing, but you may not be seeing the breaking. You are looking at the fruit, but you may not know the famine. You are looking at the door, but you may not know the years they spent knocking, crying, waiting, and wondering if I still heard them. Child, do not envy what you do not fully understand. Do not crave a crown when you have not seen the thorns that came before it. Do not desire another person's platform when you have not felt the weight they carry behind closed doors. Do not wish for their relationship when you do not know the healing, humility, forgiveness, and endurance required to sustain it. Do not long for their success when you do not know how many nights they felt alone, misunderstood, attacked, or exhausted. Some blessings are beautiful, but they are also heavy. Some doors are glorious, but they require strength you cannot see. Some assignments look attractive from the outside, but they demand a private surrender that no audience ever witnesses. And this is why I do not hand you another person's life. Not because I love you less, but because I know what your soul can carry. I know the exact weight of your calling. I know the pressure your heart can survive. I know the battles that would strengthen you and the battles that would crush you. I know the difference between desire and destiny. You may think, God, why not give me what they have? But I may be saying, child, you do not know what came with it. You do not know the loneliness attached to that visibility. You do not know the grief behind that strength. You do not know the discipline beneath that freedom. You do not know the sacrifice underneath that smile. You do not know what they lost on the way to what they gained. This does not mean their blessing is bad. It means it is theirs. It was shaped for their journey. It was attached to their process. It was measured for their assignment. And I will not give you a burden just because it looks beautiful in someone else's hands. Hear me. I am not denying you beauty. I am protecting your becoming. I am not withholding joy. I am forming the kind of heart that can receive joy without losing peace. I am not punishing you with delay. I am preparing you for a blessing that will not destroy your intimacy with me. Because some people receive what they prayed for and then discover they still need healing. Some people stand in rooms they once dreamed about and still battle insecurity. Some people smile in photos and still cry in private. Some people are admired by many and still feel unseen by the people closest to them. So when you look at another person, look with compassion, not envy. Bless them, pray for them, honor the unseen battles that may have shaped the visible victory, and then return to your own life with peace. Return to your own hands. Return to your own field. Return to your own season. There is grace for you here. There is provision for you here. There is growth for you here. You do not need to wear another person's armor to win the battle I assign to you. You do not need their story to become significant. You do not need their blessing to prove that I love you. Child, the twist is this. The thing you envy may be the very thing I am protecting you from until your heart is strong enough, healed enough, rooted enough, and ready enough to carry your own version of blessing. So stop begging for another person's weight. Stop reaching for a cup that was not poured for you. Stop calling your life small because it does not look like theirs. I have measured your portion with love. I have ordered your steps with wisdom. I have covered your lane with grace. And when your blessing comes, it will not need to imitate theirs. It will carry my fingerprints, and it will fit your soul. Child, come back to who you are, not who the world told you to be, not who comparison pressured you to become, not who you think you must imitate, in order to be loved, chosen, seen, or blessed. Come back to the person I formed. Come back to the voice I placed within you. Come back to the gift I entrusted to your hands. Come back to the lane I marked with your name. Your anointing is not an accident. Your personality is not random. Your pace is not meaningless. Your story is not a mistake. I did not make you with careless hands. I did not give you a copied soul. I did not breathe life into you so you could spend your days trying to become someone else. You carry something specific, a grace, a sound, a tenderness, a strength, a way of seeing, a way of serving, a way of loving, a way of surviving and still choosing faith. There are people who will be touched by your testimony because it comes through your voice. There are rooms that will need your wisdom because it was shaped through your process. There are lives that will be encouraged because you did not give up in your hidden season. So why are you despising what I placed in you? Why are you calling your lane small because it does not look loud? Why are you treating your gift as less valuable? Because it does not receive the same attention as another person's? Child, attention is not the same as anointing. Visibility is not the same as value. Popularity is not the same as purpose. Applause is not the same as approval from me. You have been looking at what shines, but I have been looking at what carries oil. And oil is formed in pressure. Oil is formed in crushing. Oil is formed when the hidden place teaches you dependence, humility, patience, and surrender. Do not reject the oil because you envy the spotlight. The spotlight may impress people, but the oil will sustain you. The spotlight may create noise, but the oil will break chains. The spotlight may attract eyes, but the oil will touch hearts. And I am not raising you merely to be noticed. I am raising you to be rooted, rooted in truth, rooted in truth, rooted in identity, rooted in me. Your unique anointing will never grow properly while you are trying to live from comparison. Comparison makes you abandon your assignment. It makes you copy what was never meant to fit you. It makes you force doors I never asked you to open. It makes you chase approval from people who were never assigned to define you. But when you return to your lane, your soul begins to breathe again. You stop competing with what I asked you to bless. You stop resenting what I asked you to celebrate. You stop measuring your obedience by someone else's outcome. And you begin to understand, I am not behind. I am being built. I am not less. I am different on purpose. I am not forgotten. I am hidden for formation. Child, the world may reward speed, but I often build through depth. The world may celebrate noise, but I often speak in quiet places. The world may chase the appearance of success, but I am shaping the substance of the soul. Do not be ashamed of depth. Do not be ashamed of quiet growth. Do not be ashamed of the season where only I can see your progress. There are things growing in you right now that cannot be captured in a photo. There are prayers strengthening you that no one will ever applaud. There are convictions forming inside you that will guide your future decisions. There is wisdom being born from your waiting. There is compassion being formed from your pain. There is discernment being sharpened through your disappointment. Nothing is wasted in my hands. Not the delay, not the tears, not the closed door, not the season where you felt unseen. Not the time you thought you were falling behind. I use all of it. I use quiet mornings. I use lonely nights. I use unanswered questions. I use the moments when you had nothing left but a whisper of faith. And from that whisper, I can build strength. From that pain, I can build purpose. From that waiting, I can build endurance. From that surrender, I can build a testimony that cannot be faked. So reclaim your anointing. Take it back from comparison. Take it back from insecurity. Take it back from the fear of being overlooked. Take it back from the lie that says, I must be like them to matter. No, child, you matter because I made you. You are called because I called you. You are loved because I chose you. You are blessed because my hand is on your lane. There is a portion assigned to you. There is grace assigned to you. There is timing assigned to you. There are people assigned to your obedience. There are blessings that will recognize your name when the appointed moment comes. You do not have to steal another person's light. You do not have to beg for their path. You do not have to shrink your heart every time someone else receives good news. Celebrate them and keep walking. Bless them and keep believing. Honor their journey and keep tending your own. Because what I have placed inside you needs your attention. Your gift needs your discipline. Your healing needs your patience. Your calling needs your yes. Your future needs your focus. You cannot keep pouring your energy into comparison and still have strength to cultivate your own field. The soil in your lane is waiting. The seeds in your hands are waiting. The small beginnings are waiting. The quiet instructions are waiting. The next faithful step is waiting. Do not despise the small step. Do not mock the hidden seed. Do not abandon the simple thing, because it does not look impressive. Many great blessings begin quietly. Many strong trees begin underground. Many powerful testimonies begin with one obedient yes, when nobody is watching. That yes matters. That prayer matters. That healing matters. That discipline matters. That contentment matters. Your lane is blessed beyond measure, not because it looks like someone else's lane, but because I am present in it. And where I am present, there is purpose. Where I am present, there is provision. Where I am present, there is peace that comparison cannot steal. Child, lift your eyes from their road. Look at me. Look at what I am forming in you. Look at what I have already carried you through. Look at the grace that has never left your side. You are not empty. You are anointed. You are not rejected. You are assigned. You are not delayed beyond hope. You are being prepared with care. Walk your lane with reverence. Walk it with courage. Walk it with gratitude. Walk it with focus. Because the blessing I am preparing for you will not require you to become someone else. It will require you to become fully who I created you to be. Their success is not your delay. Heaven has infinite blessings. There is no shortage for you. Let this truth interrupt every anxious thought. Let it silence every jealous whisper. Let it stand like a wall between your peace and the lie of comparison. Their marriage is not your loneliness. Their promotion is not your rejection. Their healing is not your abandonment. Their breakthrough is not your closed door. Their joy is not proof that I have forgotten your tears. Child, I am not limited. I am not measuring blessings with a small cup. I am not handing out mercy as though heaven is almost empty. I am not choosing between my children as if one must lose for another to receive. That is the language of scarcity. That is the fear of the world. That is the voice comparison wants you to believe. But my kingdom does not operate from shortage. My hand is not weak. My love is not divided. My provision is not exhausted. When I bless someone else, I do not become less able to bless you. When I open their door, I do not lose the key to yours. When I answer their prayer, I do not forget the sound of your voice. So stop counting another person's blessings as evidence against your own life. Stop treating their celebration like an announcement of your defeat. Stop letting envy turn someone else's testimony into your personal wound. You are allowed to rejoice with them without fearing that your portion disappears. You are allowed to clap for them without shrinking inside. You are allowed to say, God, thank you for what you did in their life, and I still trust what you are doing in mine. That is maturity. That is freedom. That is contentment beginning to breathe again. Remember what I have shown you. A highlight reel is not the whole story. A visible blessing may carry hidden weight. A different path is not a lesser path. A quiet season is not a cursed season. A delayed answer is not a denied answer. And your lane is not abandoned because someone else arrived before you. Child, I have not asked you to race them. I have asked you to follow me. I have not asked you to imitate their life. I have asked you to steward your own. I have not asked you to prove your worth through speed, attention, or comparison. I have asked you to trust me with the timing of what carries your name. So breathe again. There is still grace for you. There is still provision for you. There is still joy for you. There is still healing for you. There is still doors I can open. There is still prayers I can answer. There are still seeds in your life that have not yet broken through the soil. Do not call them dead just because they are hidden. Do not call yourself forgotten just because you are being formed. Look at your own lane. Look again. There is mercy there. There is purpose there. There is evidence of my hand there. And in the next step, I will teach you how to track contentment daily, so your heart can stop leaking peace every time someone else shines. Child, now I want to give you a simple daily practice, not a heavy burden. Not another task to make you feel behind. Not a system built on pressure, but a gentle way to bring your heart back home when comparison begins to pull you away. This is your contentment tracker. It is a daily mirror for your soul. A quiet checkpoint. A holy pause. A way to notice what envy tried to erase. Because comparison grows when gratitude is neglected, but contentment grows when you begin to pay attention to the evidence of my goodness already around you. You can write this in a notebook. You can place it in your phone. You can speak it out loud in prayer. But do it slowly. Do it honestly. Do it without pretending. Each day, I want you to answer 5 simple questions. The first question is this: what blessing is already in my lane today? Do not search for something dramatic. Do not wait for something impressive. Look for mercy. Look for breath. Look for strength. Look for peace. Look for food on the table. Look for a kind message. Look for the fact that you survived another night and still have a heart that wants to believe. Write it down. Today, one blessing in my lane is, and then name it. Small blessings become powerful when you stop overlooking them. The second question is this: what comparison tried to steal my peace today? Be honest. Was it someone's announcement, someone's relationship, someone's body, someone's success, someone's confidence, someone's lifestyle? Do not shame yourself for noticing it. Just bring it into the light. Say, today, comparison tried to steal my peace through, and name it. When you name the thief, it loses some of its hiding place. When you bring envy into my presence, it cannot keep ruling you in secret. The third question is this: what truth will I speak over my lane? This is where you stop letting comparison preach. This is where you answer the lie. If the lie says, I am behind, you say, God is leading me in perfect wisdom. If the lie says, I am forgotten, you say, God knows my name and hears my prayers. If the lie says, their blessing means there is less for me, you say, heaven has no shortage. If the lie says, my life is too small, you say, my lane is blessed because God is here. Write one sentence of truth. Speak it slowly. Let your spirit hear it. The fourth question is this: what is one faithful step I can take in my own lane today? Not 10 steps, not a perfect plan. One step. Make the call. Send the message. Rest without guilt. Pray for 5 minutes. Clean one corner. Apply for the opportunity. Forgive from a distance. Drink water. Go outside. Read one page. Practice the gift. Take care of the body I gave you. Choose one faithful step, because contentment is not passivity. Contentment does not mean you stop growing. It means you stop hating your life while I am growing you. It means you move forward without despising your pace. It means you obey today without demanding tomorrow's harvest immediately. The fifth question is this: who can I bless or celebrate today? This matters because envy shrinks when love moves. Comparison says, their blessing hurts me. Love says, their blessing proves God is still working. So bless someone, pray for someone, encourage someone, celebrate someone's good news without turning it into a wound. You do not have to fake emotions. You do not have to pretend it never hurts. But you can choose to say, God, help me bless what I once envied. Help me rejoice without fear. Help me trust that you still have enough for me. This is how the tracker works. 5 questions, 1 blessing in my lane, 1 comparison that tried to steal my peace, 1 truth to speak over my lane, 1 faithful step in my lane, 1 person to bless or celebrate. Do this daily, especially after scrolling. Do it when your heart feels small. Do it when someone else receives what you wanted. Do it when your mind starts saying, I am late, I am less, I am losing. And as you practice it, you'll begin to notice something. Your eyes will change. You will start seeing gifts you used to ignore. You will start recognizing progress that does not need applause. You will start feeling peace return in small waves. You will start realizing that your life was not empty. It was just being viewed through the wrong lens. Child, contentment is not denial. It is not pretending you have no desires. It is not saying, I do not want healing. I do not want love. I do not want breakthrough. I do not want more. No. Bring your desires to me. Tell me the truth. Tell me what hurts. Tell me what you still hope for. Contentment means this: God, I trust you with what I do not have, and I honor you for what I do have. It means I can want more without despising now. I can pray for the future without cursing the present. I can celebrate others without abandoning myself. I can wait with faith and still live with gratitude today. That is freedom. That is the curse of comparison breaking. That is your joy returning. Some days you will answer the tracker with tears. That is still hold. Some days your blessing may simply be, I made it through the day. Write it down. Some days your faithful step may simply be, I did not give up. Write it down. Some days your truth may simply be, God is still with me. Speak it until your heart can breathe again. Do not underestimate small daily restoration. Peace often returns quietly. Gratitude often grows slowly. Healing often begins with one honest sentence placed before me. So start today. After this message, take a blank page and write, My lane is blessed. Then answer the 5 questions. Let it become your daily altar. A place where comparison dies and gratitude rises. A place where envy loses its voice and truth becomes louder. A place where you remember, I have not abandoned your lane. I am walking in it with you, and where I walk, blessing is already present.